I'm here to track down a legendary Shell Chuan Chim restaurant from the very early days of Mom Tanatri himself. They use pig brains to make the soup.
About 20 kilograms.
20 kilos of pork. How many pigs is that?
A lot of pigs, over 100.
Over 100 pigs.
It's huge. There's not much meat, but it's absolutely amazing.
The legendary original fish head hotpot. The first restaurant in Thailand to receive the Shell Chuan Chim Award. The original Safan foot crab noodle. Century-old recipe charcoal roasted duck. Honestly, back in the day, Shell Chuan Chim was no different from Michelin today. Let's go. Today we're diving in. Hello, right now I'm at my Jok Jakrapat restaurant. At the moment, I'm at the Muang Thong Thani branch. I have to say, this is pretty much my daily routine. I always have to come and taste test at this porridge shop. But today is even more important. I'm going out to find some delicious food, just like always. These days, if you want to eat something, you just scroll through social media. Finding out where the good food is, it's so easy now. Back in the day, there was no social media. 30 years ago. Wow, you didn't need to look for social media back then. You'd be waiting all day, excited. If you were a foodie, you'd look forward to the weekend. Newspapers or columns would regularly feature this kind of content. Which restaurant is good today? Which place is recommended in this issue? Similarly, Shell Chuan Chim was the most famous column of that era. As soon as it was published in the newspaper, the next morning, the restaurant would be packed. I have to say, our food review culture in Thailand actually started with this very person, Mom Tanatri, the founder of Shell Chuan Chim. So in this video, I'm going to hunt for the deliciousness from those early days, from Shell Chuan Chim, featuring the first 5 restaurants recognized by Shell Chuan Chim. Let's see which restaurants they are. Just follow along with me. Today, every place is absolutely delicious. Oh, and Jok Jakrapat also received the Shell Chuan Chim Award. Let me tell you something about Shell Chuan Chim. Back in the day, it had a huge influence on restaurants. There was no social media or all the various platforms like we have now. Everything was offline. You could only find out from newspapers. At that time, I was really eager and excited about it. I was always wondering which restaurant Mom Tanatri, the owner of the Shell Chuan Chim column, would take us to eat at, or which place he would recommend. As soon as I found out, back then, I would cut out and save the article right away. Shell Chuan Chim would be published on Fridays or Saturdays. The next day, the restaurant would be packed. You know what it was like? Just like me now. If it was published today, the restaurant would be packed tomorrow. Just like that. And you could say that Shell Chuan Chim by Mom Tanatri was like the pioneering era of food reviews in our country. He would give detailed reports after tasting, saying whether it was good or not. And when he went to taste, he didn't just go once, He would go often, several times, and after eating and finishing everything, once he was confident, then he would award the Shell Chuan Chim Prize. So the restaurant I'm going to today is one of the early Shell Chuan Chim awardees, back in the heyday of Mom Tanatri himself. Let's go today. The place I'm heading to now is another spot you absolutely can't miss. For this clip, do you know which restaurant it is? Here it is, this one. Homemade Thai pork brain meatballs. This was the first restaurant to receive the Shell Chuan Chim sign from Mom Tanatri. Back then, it was considered the very first restaurant to be recognized by Shell Chuan Chim. I used to come here often because of the quality of their ingredients. Their main ingredient is pork brain. Some people feel uneasy just hearing the name pork brain, or whatever the reason may be, but pork brain is actually a traditional food for people in the north. They usually grill it, and it's called ab ang or. But here, they use pork brain to make soup, khao lao. All right, let's go inside the shop and take a look. Hello, dear Grandma. How are you?
Hello, Grandma Sajid Suranan. How are you today?
About pork brain, I'd like to know which cuisine it belongs to.
It's a Hakka Chinese dish. In the past, no one really knew about eating it. They used to buy it cheaply and cook it at home themselves, something like that.
And about the brain, I'd like to know a bit more. Is your shop the first or the only one in Thailand?
It's the second shop. The first one sold it as a kind of tom yum. The cart was right here. They would push the cart to sell in the alleys and neighborhoods near Preng Sampasat.
But is it correct that he uses a Chinese name?
Yes, definitely, like tom yum.
His is Tom Yum style. The Chinese make it in a Tom Yum style, but our grandmother's is Thai made. But do it like the Chinese do. Is the first shop still there or has it closed?
He quit already.
Oh, so it's closed now. Can we say right now that in Bangkok or in all of Thailand, there's only one shop?
Just one shop.
If any of this information is wrong or if there are other shops, let us know. Just leave a comment. When we say pig brain, do we use the whole head or just a part?
Well, pig brains have to be in the head, of course. One head has 2 pairs, so 4 pieces.
Is this an old Hakka dish or did we just come up with it ourselves?
They used to make it at home just for themselves. But since we're selling it, we have to develop it and make it really good. Simmer it over low heat, and once it's done, put it into the Ouan low pot.
So how many years have you been running this place, Grandma?
Over 60 years is enough. No need for it to be 100 or anything.
Now let's get into the topic a bit. I've heard that this place received the Chuan Chim award. It was the very first Chuan Chim award, the first place to get the Chuan Chim sign. The very first sign in Thailand, right?
Yes, they had various people come to taste the food without us knowing who they were. The last person we knew was Kun Teng Satifoyang.
You still have that first sign?
Of course, it's hanging right in front of the house. How could I ever throw it away? It's something important.
Let's go take a look.
All right, please go ahead. Invite him in, dear.
Here it is, just like Uncle said, the very first Chuan Chim sign. This is the symbol of the Chuan Chim award. It's still right here. The font is also an old vintage style. Now that I've shown you, let me take you to eat. And who are you? What's your name?
My name is Nong Frey. I'm Grandma's granddaughter.
Grandma's granddaughter. And you've trained in every skill. And this is the pig brain right here, right?
Yes. Here it is. This is an incredibly fresh brain.
Wow, it's really pig brain.
This is one piece. It comes as a pair like this.
One piece, just one pair.
One pig only has this much.
Wow, that's not much brain. No wonder it's called pig brain. So with what they bring us, can we use all of it?
We have to be selective sometimes. If they're stacked together, some parts might be green or bruised. Because brains are a bit hard to preserve, they need to be kept very cold.
They need to stay cold. Once we get them, what do we do next?
We remove the brain membrane, peel it off.
See, there's still blood here, right? It's really fresh. So that means it was slaughtered just last night, right?
Yes, it's very fresh. You can tell by the color, it's a light pink like this. And the texture is bouncy and clear, so we pick off the membrane.
Oh, the blood membrane.
It's the brain membrane like this. This is what causes the strong smell.
Okay, so now we've peeled off all the blood, right? What do we do next? Boil it?
Yes, just boil it.
So just boil it, add a little salt to the water, and put it in. Does it take long to boil?
Not too long, you just have to wait until it floats, then simmer it for a little while longer.
And in one day, do we use much?
About 20 kilograms.
20 kilograms. How many pigs is that? Hundreds?
That's a lot of pigs, hundreds of them.
Hundreds of pigs. The technique isn't really complicated. You just need to use fresh brains. As soon as they arrive, just now, Uncle came and saw it. They deliver crates early in the morning and then soak them in water for a bit. Rinse out the blood, run water over them with low heat. Boil them, add a little salt, and that's it. But this shop's specialty isn't just the pig brain. There's another specialty in the display case up ahead. Let's go take a look at the case. Come on. Another highlight, here it is. This is taro, right?
It's called crispy fish ball.
Made from taro and fish balls. And this one is pork ball.
Yes, it's made from daikon radish.
And then there's tofu ball. And this one here is crispy fried fish skin. Crispy fried fish skin. We make all of this ourselves.
We make everything ourselves.
Yes, we make everything ourselves. And here's another specialty, right here. Some of you may already recognize what this is. This pork palate, the palate that's above the tongue. And earlier, I secretly asked Grandma, and she said there's only one piece per pig. It's even rarer than pig brain.
This is Hakka cuisine. They say Hakka people can eat everything. It's a Hakka dish.
They have a tradition of eating every part of the pig. The soup here is a salt-based soup with a base made from sam clear, like in Thai cuisine. What they call sam clear includes a mix of pepper, garlic, and coriander root. But instead of soy sauce, they use salt, so the flavor comes out naturally well balanced. In this particular soup, It comes out as a clear soup, but what makes it special here is the addition of pig's brain. They serve it as a plain soup with various different ingredients inside. Some places might include pork intestines, stomach, or other offal, but here what they add is pig's brain. Pig's brain, a legendary Thai dish that Chuan Chim recommended, was first introduced here in Thailand, and I believe it's the only place in the world where you can eat it like this. Its taste is smooth and soft like tofu, soaking up the broth. It feels a bit strange, but it's delicious. Pig's brain is actually an excellent source of protein from the pig itself. You could say it's beneficial to eat. In other countries, they even extract pig's brain and turn it into capsules as a dietary supplement, which isn't cheap at all. Another thing is that not many people use pig's palate in cooking. It has a crunchy texture, kind of like thick pork skin. But there's no fat. When you bite into it, it's just crunchy, and that's what makes it delicious. This place is a Teochew-style shop, and here are pork meatballs with radish inside. These are crispy meatballs for frying, but they're made with taro. This restaurant soup isn't just good because of the pig's brain and palate. Even the 5 types of meatballs here are truly delicious, really tasty. As far back as I can remember, there have always been food review columns. There were only a few columns, and one of them was Shell Chuan Chim by Mam Thanatri. It was one of the most famous columns of that era. As soon as a place was featured in the magazine, people would flock there to eat. This restaurant became so famous that even in America, Andrew from the U.S. heard about it. A friend from America said if you want to eat here, it became famous for serving unusual dishes like pig's brain, which people there had never heard of. And this restaurant, I have to say, in Thailand, it's been endorsed by almost every major reviewer. Most recently, it was awarded the Bib Gourmand by Michelin this year. It truly lives up to its reputation as the first restaurant to be recommended by Shell Chuan Chim. If you want to try a beef soup that's more special than the usual one, the only place in Thailand is right here, the Thai-style pig brain soup restaurant at Phraeng Kuthon. Parking is a bit difficult, but let's go. I'll follow in the footsteps of Shell Chuan Chim. Wherever it is, just follow me. All right now I'm in the Hua Lampong area. The next place I'm going to is a Shell Chuan Chim recommended restaurant. It's a legendary place, Tang Jua Lee. It's said to be the very first fish head hot pot restaurant in Thailand. As for its history and when it received the Shell Chuan Chim Award, let's go inside and see just how impressive it really is. This is the very first fish head hot pot restaurant in Thailand. Come along with me and check it out. Here it is. I actually filmed here a long time ago, back before COVID. Let me give you a proper introduction this time. What name do you go by, bro?
You can call me Nid. I'm the 3rd generation. I'm the 3rd generation running Tang Jua Lee Restaurant.
Tang Jua Lee is the very first fish head restaurant, right?
That's right.
In all of Thailand. Since you're the first, where did you get the original recipe from? Or did you come up with the recipe yourself, or how did it come about?
Well, my grandfather came from Shantou, so we have a Teochew Chinese recipe.
Teochew Chinese cuisine.
Chinese people really like to eat fish. And we got the songfish, which is absolutely perfect for making a delicious fish head hot pot.
Songfish is the Thai name for what people call Chinese fish. It's a fish that's caught in Thailand, but it's the songfish breed. When it comes to hot pot, could we use the tail or the body instead? Why do we specifically call it fish head hot pot?
One thing is the fish itself is quite large, but the tastiest part, which has the least meat, is actually right at the head.
Oh, so that's the reason for using it this way.
This here is a sign we've had since we first opened the restaurant.
This sign is 100 years old.
From the very beginning, right from the start. These photos capture the atmosphere on our very first day of opening. But before that, we used to be by the canal, which was before my time. But the only recorded photo we have is this one.
If you look at the photo, when it first opened, it wasn't just an ordinary shop. Look at the era. This was 60 or 70 years ago. Wearing suits and ties, looking stylish. You could even call it luxurious.
The road was dirt and gravel back then.
80 years ago, did you know? The street in front was just dirt and gravel. This area was called Khao Lam Road, Back in the day, I still remember, there used to be a tram running just a bit further down. I even got to ride the tram and ring the bell at the front of the tram myself.
This right here is a food elevator.
This one, right?
It's the same one, and we've kept it until now.
Has anyone ever seen this? Back in the day, elevators were operated by hand like this. What you see now, Uncle, this is probably the second shop. There's another shop around the Wang Barafa area, Wang Barafa, just like this one. This one too, from the same era, 80 or 90 years old. I have to say, this shop has been extraordinary from the very beginning. This is the Chuan Chim award sign from the very early days, back in that era. As I said, if anyone received the Chuan Chim award back then, it meant the shop would be packed. Is that true? Did it really cause a phenomenon? There were so many people, really crowded.
There were so many people, really.
This is exactly why I had to go after it. The Chuan Chim Award in those early days, even in China where they originated fish head hot pot, they still came to film at this restaurant. After telling you all this, let's follow the chef into the kitchen. Let's go. The atmosphere here is that of a kitchen in a large, modern Chinese restaurant. You could say it's on par with a hotel kitchen. Okay, this is Song He fish.
This one is salted fish.
How much does one of these weigh?
Each one is about 3 to 4 kilograms.
We're only going to use the head, right?
Mainly we use the head, but there will also be some belly meat included. Some people even eat the innards as well. There's also fish skin too.
All right, let's see how the cooking process starts. Wow, it's really this big?
Yes, it has to be a large size. The tastiest part is right here. There's not much meat, but it's absolutely amazing.
Oh, so this is what the head looks like.
We have to chop it into reasonably sized pieces.
So we don't just use the head, we mix everything together?
That's right, but the head is the highlight.
So what's the next step?
This is the recipe for taro fish head. It's mostly used in Chinese cuisine. When you add it in, it gives off a wonderful aroma and pairs perfectly with the fish.
Yeah, the old school style, if you order it, they still clamp it like this. Nowadays they use skewers, but this one is still clamped the old way. That's their classic style, overflowing with carrots. The key is in the soup. Each day they make a huge pot like this. They actually use 2 big pots.
This is pork backbone, and we have to boil and simmer it for a long time until the soup becomes naturally sweet. Then we add fish roe, our signature ingredient.
Is this it? Wow. Do other places even have fish roe like this?
It depends on the season too. It's not available all the time.
Look at the size of this fish roe. This is really fish roe right here.
And this is fried shallots.
Fried shallots that they saute and add to the soup to enhance the flavor. Honestly, if a place doesn't have this ingredient, the aroma just feels like something is missing, like the dish isn't complete. It's an essential part of fish head hot pot. Here it is, the original legendary fish head hot pot, the very first shop in Thailand that received the Chuan Chim Award. Let's meet at the table. Here comes the food, right on time. This is the legendary fish head hot pot. Let's dig in. Everything looks so delicious. What should we start with? This is a signature dish, a hallmark of Teochew Chinese cuisine. It's Chinese sashimi, also known as hua sai. They slice it thinly and sprinkle it with a bit of sesame, just like this. And this dipping sauce is their special sauce. It's a peanut sauce. It has sugar and also some chili paste mixed in. The side dishes are different from what you usually see. Let's give them a try. This is how you eat it. Just add everything in like this. It's incredibly fragrant and sweet. And these peanuts here, they're called tup tab peanuts. They're crispy, coated in sugar, and then crushed finely. Then you add them in. Another unique feature of Teochew cuisine is this dish right here. Chilled goat, right in the middle is ham, and the goat part is the skin. They make it creamy, and you dip it in salad. It's a thick salad dressing, and they use canned bamboo shoots just like this. You eat it together with pineapple too. The stewed goat has a very distinctive flavor. In the middle, that's pork ham. It's chilled and served with side dishes, along with a dipping sauce. It's a vinegar sauce with ground galangal, I have to say. Whenever I go to a Teochew restaurant, I never miss these two dishes. Okay, now let's get to the star of the show, right here. The aroma is strong and fragrant. It's a fish head hot pot, and the head is fried until it's really crispy. And especially the part with the roe and the head area here is so rich and creamy, absolutely oozing with flavor. The soup has a fragrant aroma that really brings out the essence of the fish. They fry the fish head together with taro before adding it to the soup. To be honest, I first learned about fish head hot pot from this very restaurant. And do you know what else brings me back here? I still remember it every single day. I'm someone who loves eating roasted suckling pig. And this place used to serve suckling pig by the plate, right, boss? At first, this place sold suckling pig by the plate, 100 baht per plate. You still remember, right? So every time I came here, I wanted to eat suckling pig. Back then, I used to come alone, and a whole suckling pig cost 2,000 or 3,000 baht. It was expensive. So I'd have it together with the fish head. This is the restaurant I come to now. But now they don't make suckling pig anymore. Let's move on to sipping the fish head soup. When you taste it, there's this fragrant aroma that comes from frying the fish head and the taro before adding them to the broth. And then there's the fried shallot. It really enhances the aroma of the fish head itself. For this meal, I have to say I'm full, satisfied, and filled with nostalgia. We've followed the legend of the original fish head hot pot in Thailand. It's been open for almost 100 years, and I have to say it's truly outstanding. And the Teochew cuisine here is considered one of the standout restaurants. If you come, you shouldn't miss out on these dishes. This restaurant is a Shell Chuan Chim recommended place. Its highlight is being another legendary fish head hot pot spot. This place isn't just popular among Thais. Like right now, as I'm here, out of 4 tables, 2 are foreigners. 1 table is Chinese, and the last one is Thai. That's me. So you can decide for yourself whether it's really that good or not. Tang Jua Lee, the very first fish head hot pot restaurant in Thailand. This meal is at one of the original Shell Chuan Chim recommended restaurants. Let's see what Shell Chuan Chim spot I'll visit next. Just follow along with me. Right now, I'm here at the Phla Phla Chai 5-way intersection. Let me tell you, the restaurants around the Phla Phla Chai 5-way intersection, there are so many legendary places with delicious food here. But the place I'm visiting today is another legendary spot. It's a Shell Chuan Chim recommended place. The restaurant I'm at is called Pun Loa Restaurant, or as they call it, Loa Nga Tin. It's an old established restaurant, considered the original creator of chicken rice bowls. In Thailand, no matter where you go across the country, you'll see signs everywhere saying 5-way chicken rice. That's this place. Hello, Jay. It's been a while. How have you been? Last time you blew the whistle for me. Peep, peep. Do you still have it? It's right here. Okay, now we get to hear the whistle again. We want to know what the meaning of the whistle is. What's it all about?
Well, I heard from my grandfather that when he used to carry his food cart, whenever he reached in front of the central hospital, he would set up his stall and blow the whistle, and customers would come right over.
That's it. In the past, people didn't shout to attract customers. With nothing else, the uncle just blew his whistle. Peep, peep, peep. And everyone knew chicken rice was here. Back to the story. When you first started selling, were you a street vendor carrying things around?
Yes, I was a street vendor.
You carried everything? What setup did you use?
I carried it in a rectangular box. That wooden cabinet, yes. There was a pot, and the rice was portioned into bowls, then topped and drizzled with sauce.
Oh, so just like you briefly mentioned earlier, back in the day, he would blow a whistle, peep, and carry his goods around to sell for many years. And during the World War era, let me put it this way, I have already made a detailed history for this shop. You can go back and check it out, or I might put the link in the comments. So you'll know where it is. Now that we've reached this point, the unique aroma of chicken rice just wafts over. Then I'll talk to you later and see. I'm hungry now and I'm going.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, so I came across this guy who scooped it up, and he's still the same guy. Same as usual. How many pots are there today?
There are many pots already.
Many pots already. Like, what's the recipe for that chicken rice?
The chicken rice is made with a Cantonese recipe.
A Cantonese recipe, huh? For this chicken rice? What makes it unique? Like, what is it that when you eat it, you immediately think, this is chicken rice from this place?
The highlight of our chicken rice is the sauce. Our sauce doesn't clump together, and the texture of the sauce is smooth, sticky, and soft. As for the chicken itself, when you eat it, it just melts in your mouth.
That's their unique characteristic. No matter where you go in the country, you can find this Hainanese chicken rice everywhere. Back then, it was really famous. until Mom Kanadri from Chuan Chim came to present the award to this restaurant. That was about 50 years ago, right? Yes, it's been 50 years since the Chuan Chim award back then. When Chuan Chim came to give the award, did you ever meet Mom?
Yes, I did. Mom once told me that she had been eating here since back when she was at Debser in school. She used to skip class to come eat here.
And when did she tell you this story?
It was when she was the host at a wedding.
Oh, so you had the honor of having Mom as the host at your wedding as well.
That's how I got to know the story. She told me herself.
This was Mom Kanadri's favorite restaurant. It was so delicious that back then, Mom would skip class just to come eat here. She would come all the way from Debser to here. Oh, here comes a fresh new pot just in time. They just keep making it fresh, batch after batch.
Yes, we always make it fresh. We never leave it sitting around.
Here it is, piping hot. This is the chicken rice bowl. Here's the chicken noodle right here. So let's go sit down at the table and eat. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
It's ready, served hot, straight from a fresh pot. I don't really get why people have to add black vinegar when eating this, but honestly, when it comes to eating this kind of Chinese food, you really have to add this kind of sour sauce. It really enhances the flavor and makes it so much tastier. Here it is, the legendary chicken rice bowl that's been sold for almost 100 years. And it's truly a chicken rice bowl that's unique to this place. So much so that anywhere in Thailand, if someone opens a chicken rice bowl shop, they have to mention the Five Corners Flapla Chai chicken rice bowl. The sauce has just the right amount of thickness and chewiness. As I said, the chicken is tender, fragrant, and cut into just the right size pieces. When you bite into it, it almost melts in your mouth. That's the highlight of this shop. If you look at my old video, you'll see how they mix the sauce in a huge pot. They add the flour and then beat it so the flour doesn't clump together too tightly, making sure it all blends well. So this step really requires quite a bit of skill. If you beat it too slowly or too quickly, the flour will either dissolve or turn watery. Or if you beat it too slowly, the flour will become lumpy. And that's another one of his techniques. Whenever Uncle comes here, he never just eats rice by itself. He always orders something else too. Do you know what it is? Chicken butt in red wine sauce. There really isn't any other place that does it this properly. It's even written on the menu, stir-fried chicken butt with basil, chicken butt in red sauce, chicken butt stir-fried with this and that. This one is chicken butt in red wine sauce. No matter how many times Uncle comes, he really loves eating it at this place. It has that old-fashioned red wine flavor, kind of a mix between Chinese and Western style, something like that. And it's actually really tasty. Even though this place is mainly a single-dish restaurant, they have side dishes too. There are many options. For example, this dish is from a restaurant that's really old, so old that they say this is another menu item that Mom Kanadri used to skip school at Debser just to come eat this very dish. It's beef with oyster sauce. The beef with oyster sauce here isn't stir-fried to be soft and tender like elsewhere. They fry the beef first, and after frying it gets a bit of a crispy texture. Once it's crispy enough, they stir-fry it in oyster sauce in this Chinese style. It's really delicious. Chicken rice here isn't just served with rice. This one is with noodles. It's chicken noodles with the same sauce as the rice version. It's the same chicken, but instead of rice, they use noodles. And another thing I like here is that they also have Guai Si Mi. But their Gai Si Mi has bamboo shoots. It's the Chinese style Gai Si Mi. They don't use the chicken sauce to make the Guai Si Mi like this at all. I have to say, it's really delicious. It truly has its own unique flavor. For this place, it's something that's hard to find. You know what it is? It's sticky rice. This is sticky rice. The dish is called sticky rice with red pork. In the past, the shop served this. I tried it and it was delicious. The shop was near Chaloemburi. The seller was quite elderly and kept selling until they just couldn't do it anymore. They stopped. The sticky rice with red pork wasn't served with sauce. Instead, they poured their own dark soy sauce like this. And they also had tab kayu. It's kind of like Hong Kong style liver. They would take liver and stuff it with pork fat inside, and it had a scent similar to something like Hong Kong style Chinese sausage, but it was Hong Kong style liver. The taste was truly unique. If you liked it, you really liked it. If you didn't, you found it really smelly. The soy sauce here is both sweet and salty. You eat it with sticky rice like this. If you've never tried it, I really recommend you try it at least once before it disappears. Sticky rice with red pork is now rare. Chicken rice bowls, however, are common. You can find them everywhere. They call it chicken rice bowl at Hua Yak Plapla Chai. But this one is the original, the authentic recipe. The shop isn't hard to find. It's right at Hua Yak Plapla Chai. But parking is pretty difficult. I usually park at Wat Plapla Chai. Or you can park at Wat Thepser and then just walk a short distance. Punlat Loa Nga Tin Restaurant, chicken rice bowl at Hua Yak Plapla Chai. Right now, I've ended up here in the Sarapap area. I took the MRT and got off at Sarapap station. And as soon as you come up, you'll see this, soy at Sarapap 23. I'm here to look for a legendary Shell Chuan Chim recommended restaurant. Back in the day, it was famous around the Futta Bridge area. That's why it was known as Futta Bridge crab noodles. Once you enter soy at Sarapap 23, it's just a short way in. It looks like a hidden shop because you wouldn't see it at all if there wasn't a sign. But what's it like? This is the highlight of the place right here. Futta Bridge Cantonese crab noodles, the original. Is that classic enough for you? It's one of the earliest Shell Chuan Chim signs, just like I was looking for. In our country, there are so many different types of noodles in various places. For example, there's barbecued pork noodles, crispy pork noodles. But crab noodles like these, you can only find them in a few places in Thailand. You could say they're pretty hard to come by. This shop is another place that serves crab noodles from Futta Bridge. And now they've moved to Sarapap Soy 23. As usual, I'm going right into the kitchen right now. Let's go ahead and take a look over there. Okay, here I am. I've come in. Hi, Jack. What should I call you?
You can call me Jelek.
This is the Futta Bridge crab noodles, right? Back in the day, you were originally right at the foot of Futta Bridge, weren't you?
We were in the black market, inside the market area.
Some people don't understand what the black market is. In the past, they used to sell amulets there, right?
No, actually back then it was food that was being sold at that time. There was everything, large dessert. It was all food stalls.
So why did they call it the black market?
They sold at night to avoid attention. Till 2 or 3 in the morning like that.
Oh, I still remember that time. Besides the famous Futta Bridge crab noodle shop there was also another place, the Red Pork shop.
Yes, red pork with rice.
That shop was also really famous, but the Futta Bridge crab noodle shop was like the signature of the market.
Crab noodles and fried oyster omelet.
And the fried oyster omelet.
That's right.
How long has the crab noodle shop been around anyway?
Since my grandfather's time, back when he used to carry it around on a pole. Before they even opened the market and set up a stall there, he came from China.
First generation from China.
And he used to sell it by carrying it around like that. And he made the noodles himself, everything himself. Homemade noodles, hand-picked crab meat. He even cut banana leaves himself to use as wrappers.
So to sum up, this recipe has been passed down for over 100 years, from your grandfather's generation to now, right?
Everything has changed. Even the ingredients are different now.
The recipe changed.
They don't make their own noodles anymore. And before, they boiled chicken. Now, they don't use chicken that way anymore either.
It's been updated.
Some ingredients are gone.
And now, when it comes to preparing the dish, they make the noodles like this.
They add garlic.
They add garlic, which looks appetizing, and soy sauce.
Then they mix it all together and divide it into portions.
They portion it out to sell, but now it's not just crab, right?
They add red pork.
So is the red pork more like roasted pork or baked pork?
It's baked pork.
Baked pork is hard to find these days because nowadays it's mostly roasted pork, right? Even standing here, I can already smell the aroma. And what about the crab?
It's soft-shelled claw meat, but if it's a hard shell, we remove the shell for them.
Which crab did you use?
It was whole sea crab. They would boil it and then sit and pick the meat themselves. So there would be white breast meat, legs, claws, everything. And for the claws, we sell them at claw prices.
Now that I see the noodles and the crab, can I have a serving of crab noodles, please? Make it dry style. Let's try the crab noodles together. Here it is, the legendary crab noodles. Look at this. Uncle ordered extra soft crab claws and braised pork. And I also ordered wontons. These are Cantonese-style wontons. This bowl sells for 60 baht, but I wanted extra crab, so that's another 20. So this bowl comes to 80 baht. Why do the noodles smell so good? Because as soon as they're done boiling, they toss them with garlic oil. Then they mix in soy sauce all at once. So you barely need to add any seasoning. It's really delicious, and the crab here, it's made with soft crab claw meat. Honestly, soft crab claws aren't really that different from those big, expensive crab claws. At this price, Uncle thinks it's tasty and totally worth it. All right, let's try their braised pork. It's been braised well. The flavor is completely different from regular char siu pork. It has a fragrant, creamy aroma with an old-fashioned feel, and you can really smell the smokiness. It's absolutely perfect. Even the soup is delicious. They fry the garlic really well. This kind of fried garlic really enhances the aroma of the noodles, the scent of the soup, everything really. It's all thanks to this fried garlic right here. That's just how I feel. And they also said that nowadays, most people eat dry noodles and are served a separate bowl of soup. It's fantastic. At a place like this, you can get crab noodle soup for less than 100 baht. You don't have to spend a lot. It's real crab, but still under 100, just like I said. 60 baht, add another 20 for extra crab, so it's only 80 baht. If you miss the old-style crab noodles, you should definitely come to this place. Safan Phut Cantonese Crab Noodles, the original shop, is right on Itsarafap Soy 23. It's right at the entrance of the alley, easy to find, or just take the MRT to Itsarafap and you'll see it. Like I said, I came here on a quest to find the original Shell Chuan Chim recommended places, and this is one of them. And to be honest, back in the day, Shell Chuan Chim was no different from the Michelin guide today. Every place they picked was top-notch. Getting a Shell Chuan Chim sign wasn't easy at all. Wherever I go next for a Shell Chuan Chim spot, just follow along with me. The next place I'm heading to is another legendary restaurant. It's actually one of the top 5 favorites of Mom Thanatri himself. He really liked this place. It's a true staple of the Nang Long Market neighborhood. As for the history of Nang Long Market, it was actually the very first land market in Bangkok. Because back in the day, people here used to travel everywhere by water. So most markets were floating markets and things like that. But Nang Loeng was a land market. The place I'm going to is right across from Nang Loeng Market. Jib Kee, which is really easy to spot, is located right across from Nang Loeng Market. Now, let's take a look at the roast duck, which is usually the kind of roast duck we're familiar with. It's usually red in color, but this roast duck is grilled until it's charred. And it really has that grilled look. It's not just baked, you know. What is the background? Just now, Uncle already made an appointment with the owner of the shop. Let's go inside and take a look. Please allow me to sit and talk with you.
Yes, okay, so.
So let's have AJ introduce herself.
Nitaya.
And how long has this shop been open?
Oh, it's been over 100 years since Grandpa's time.
More than 100 years ago.
This is already 80.
How many hundred years has Jib been around? This lady is 80 now. And when it opened, it was a shop like this, you see?
No, I sell them on a pedestal from house to house in Nang Loeng.
Originally, it was sold in the Nang Loeng area, not a shop. And what about this grandfather? He's like a Chinese guy.
Ah, Cantonese.
He is a Cantonese Chinese who immigrated to Thailand since the time he came. Did Grandpa get the recipe from China? My grandfather is from China. Back then, do you know what kind of duck they used?
Thai duck. Thai duck used to be delicious. Nowadays, Thai duck doesn't work anymore. It's too tough. Now we have to use cherry duck. The skin is crispy.
This restaurant is one that Mom Thanatri used to visit often. When he came, what did he like to eat?
He liked to eat duck, crispy pork belly, things like that.
So what's special about our duck?
We roast it using a charcoal stove.
That's different from baking because baking makes it more enveloped in aroma. And it cooks through, but if you roast it, it gets the fragrance from the wood too, right? Just now I haven't really shown how appetizing the duck is. Let's go see what makes the duck so appealing. Here it is, the duck. See, its color isn't uniform. That's because it's roasted, not baked. If it were baked, the color would be the same on every duck. Since this one is roasted, the charring and texture are uneven. But it definitely smells amazing, truly delicious. Does it take long to roast one duck?
Not very long.
About half an hour or so approximately. So which part sells the best here?
The duck's tail.
The duck's tail? Wow. Told you, I'm not the only one who likes it. Everyone loves duck tail. And another highlight here is the duck intestines. Duck intestines, it's kind of like glass noodles here. Duck glass intestines. And there are plenty of other delicious things too, like the red pork and crispy pork. They look so good. Everything is roasted, nothing is baked here. Okay, I won't bother them because they're really busy right now. As soon as the shop opens, it gets busy. Let's go try the food instead. Here it is, Jib Kee's century-old charcoal roasted duck. What makes it so appetizing is that it's roasted 100% over charcoal. Since it's not baked, the color of the duck meat is different from the modern Cantonese-style roasted duck. They even separate the sauce like this and pour it over here. It has a savory, rich flavor that soaks into the meat with a distinct charcoal aroma. It's very pronounced. The skin has a naturally fragrant aroma. It's a fragrance that comes from grilling with charcoal, not with wood or firewood. Not like abroad where they use lychee wood or something like that. They use charcoal, and the meat is tender because they use Cherry Valley duck. The dipping sauce is very traditional and homemade, just dark soy sauce and chilies. This style of roast duck doesn't have the sweet flavor like the modern version. Those usually have a sweet, fragrant aroma from spices and herbs. But here, the focus is really on the aroma from the charcoal grilling. This place is also well known for all kinds of grilled dishes. Or to use a more modern term, these are basically barbecue dishes. Roast duck char siu and crispy roast pork. But I'm not surprised at all that this menu item sells out so quickly. Do you know which dish it is? No other nationality eats it as much as Thais do. It's the duck tail. If anyone happens to get into the world of duck and chicken tails, they'll fall in love with it just like I did. And let me tell you, I'm not joking about the duck tail. If you don't reserve it, you won't get to eat it. Just a moment ago, someone came in to place a reservation. By the time the second and third people came, it was already sold out. Now you want to try it like I did, don't you? They're not just good at roast duck. This is their crispy pork, and the crispy pork here, it's the roasted style of crispy pork. So since it's roasted crispy pork, the skin doesn't puff up, but it's still crunchy. Even though the skin is this thin, its crispiness is really, really, really crunchy. Nowadays, new generation shops tend to make it thick and puffy. They deep fry it. But this one is roasted. Just think about that. Roasted until it's crispy and all the fat is rendered out like this. It's truly delicious. This place serves traditional style roasted duck without any added colors or artificial flavors. The color of the duck, its crispiness, and its aroma, you really get the scent of charcoal grill coming through. Otherwise, it wouldn't have become one of M. Arthur Nadri's favorite shell Chuan Chim restaurants. The location is easy to find. It's right across from Nang Luang Market. You can park here on weekdays starting from around 9 or 10 in the morning. Until 3 in the afternoon, you can park right in front of the shop along the street. The parking fee is 20 baht per car. So what do you think of the Shell Chuan Chim places I took you to on this trip? Every single restaurant is a classic, truly deserving to be among the first 5 to receive the award. Shell Chuan Chim really fills you up, I have to say. So please help me out by liking, sharing, and hitting the bell to follow me. And let's keep going to enjoy more delicious food together. That's it for this clip. Bye-bye.